49ers fall to the LA Rams 12-6 on Thursday Night Football. Let's recap the game right now. If you guys need to channel, subscribe, like the video, and let's go right into the 49ers versus Rams recap. 49ers are now 6-8 and last place in the NFC West, most likely eliminated from the NFC playoffs, from the NFL playoffs with this loss to their NFC rivals, the LA Rams. The 49ers they look very slow in this game, especially the offense in the first half. The offense could not get nothing going. They look like they were stuck in mud for a lot of this game, especially in the first half. They look like they were stuck in mud in this game. The defense was balling out. The defense was playing their butt off, but the offense could not capitalize on the stops that the defense was getting for the offense. The offense looked like they were stuck in mud in the first quarter and the second quarter. Defense was balling out there, especially Dre Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw put his ass off for the 49ers in this game. Unfortunately, it looks like he suffered an injury in this game that kept Dre Greenlaw out of the second half. He barely played in the second half. Just very early in the third quarter, he tapped his helmet to come out of the game, and he was never seen on the field again. It was Demetrius Lemon-Flowers who was getting absolutely cooked out there by the LA Rams run game. The 49ers was just very, very horrendous from both sides of the ball in the second half. They were very bad, but the offense was bad for 4 quarters. Deebo Samuel had a big drop that cost the 49ers most likely 6 points, but that is not the reason why the 49ers lost this game. The 49ers lost this game because they could not get a run game starting at all in this game. They could not get a run game started. They could not get rhythm in this game at all. The 49ers offense was just absolutely horrible. Brock Purdy looked very off in another not sunny game. Brock Purdy looked very off in very bad weather games. Brock Purdy I know he has a very bad record in games that are not sunny out there. So not a good look for Brock Purdy. Another game where he struggled. He threw for 142 passing yards, 1 interception. That interception where he overthrew Jauan Jennings and got picked off by Darius Williams cost the 49ers the season. That is probably the play that cost the 49ers the season. Probably the last play where a lot of people knew that was the 49ers season, after Brock Purdy overthrew Jauan Jennings. George Kittle was the 49ers' best player out there. He had 4 catches, 61 yards. Dre Greenlaw was very impressive in his debut coming off an Achilles injury. He had 8 tackles, but unfortunately he could not go in the second half much. Brock Purdy was just very off today. The defense looked very good, and then the second half they got tired. It looked like a lot like the first game where the 49ers played the Rams. The 49ers defense started out very good and then slowed down in the second half as they fatigued, as they got more tired, as the LA Rams, only with no touchdowns in the game, no team on both sides scored a touchdown. It was all field goals, and the Rams edged out in the special teams area. Now what's next for the 49ers is looking at the draft season. They need to look at, in the draft, in my opinion, I don't think the 49ers should win these next 3 games at all. I think the 49ers should completely tank their season. They have no chance to make the playoffs. Dolphins, Lions, and Cardinals should be 3 more losses for the Niners. They should finish the season with 11 losses, 6-11 for the first time in a very long time that the 49ers will be a 6-win team. Probably since, I believe, when the Kyle Shanahan era started, probably the first 2 years when the 49ers last had 6 wins. But I think the 49ers should tank and get a good draft pick for this year NFL draft. We will be covering NFL drafts now starting from today. I will be looking at draft prospects for this up and coming 2025 NFL draft. If you guys need to channel, subscribe.